So it seems like mainstream media can make the same mistakes I do when it comes to jumping the gun and going after an article just for the clicks, right? Except for me, I'm not trying to go after the clicks, I'm just trying to balance things out. They, however, need the views in order just to keep themselves afloat. But anyways, a few days ago they made a report from Snake Island that the 13 soldiers that were stationed there after telling the Russian warship to go fuck themselves have died. It has now come to light that there's a good possibility, if not an actual video that shows them alive and well and surrendering, and potentially still just being held captive by Russia. So why don't we take a look at the video here, and then the reason I'm actually thinking this is legitimate is because I actually did count the amount of what seems to be Ukrainian soldiers walking from the boat to the little ration station here. I'll actually just show you. So these guys here, this one in this outfit and this one and that outfit, they're supposedly supposed to be the Ukrainian soldiers. Same with the ones down here. So they're receiving rations and water from what looks like a Russian soldier, and they're being marched off to wherever they, I guess, are being detained. So the only reason I think this is an actual video is because once counting them down and seeing everybody in their uniforms, it does come out to about 13 soldiers. Now, I don't know who was filmed previous to this, if there was any more of it, or if this was just edited to make it seem exactly like the number 13 for the soldiers that are there, but it does look reasonable that these could be the alive soldiers and not necessarily more misleading propaganda. So why don't we take a look at the video and you can just kind of see where they're going here, because like this is literally just a peaceful surrender at this point. It doesn't look like there were any casualties, doesn't look like there was any fighting. It looks like it was initially just a peaceful surrender. I don't see anybody with any kind of injuries walking past, and if they do, they must be fairly minor. But it seems like everybody keeps jumping the gun. Even the Ukrainian presidency, or not presidency, but the Ukrainian Navy, or the spokesperson for it, they ended up coming out and saying that they were dead, and they were going to be honoring them as heroes. So I don't know if they knew this was already happening, because it seems to be that they also knew that they were captured and held captive, so maybe they just assumed Russia would have killed them, but it seems like they were just trying to turn this situation into more of a morale boost for the people around them, like, oh, we gotta fight for our country, and then something like this happens. It's like, well, they surrendered, they're still alive, then it's still also a morale boost. Either way, for them, it's a win-win situation when it comes to bolstering their men and bolstering their citizens. So it's just nice to see that there is a correction out now, and that the Russian people didn't just blow up the Ukrainians just for the sake of being able to show them power. In fact, it looks like they're actually showing them a little bit of compassion by giving them some water and some rations. So it's really hard to take away anything from this other than the fact that it seems that those people are alive, they're in good health. They seem to be in more of not even really a hostage. They're more just being detained at the moment by the Russian military. It could get worse. I don't know much more other than this. I know President Zelenskyy is trying to get them back, because now that they're being held hostage, then it becomes an act of war and stuff like that. It's just some other more political shit. He just wants his people back because it's considered illegal for him to be taking them. But anyway, that's beyond the point. I'm just glad that these Ukrainian soldiers are alive, and that the corrections are going to be pushed out now for what they claimed to be this huge bombing attack on them, and that people were just completely decimated. But in reality, it seems to be the exact opposite. So I'm just glad I was able to put this out there. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. Hopefully this isn't all just more misinformation, but I'm sure if it is, people will let me know. Thankfully, you guys have no qualm trying to tell me or correct me with anything that I've done wrong, so I'm happy about that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all next time. Love you all. Bye-bye.